Hello everyone, my name is Paul. I work for an Autodesk reseller called Micrographics in Cape Town, South Africa. And this morning I would like to alert you to the ViewBase tools that we have in Autodesk. Interestingly enough, mine went missing earlier this year, and I got them back in a very specific way. So I'd just like to show you how to get them back and how you can use them, especially in a complicated situation that you might find in some or other orientation in 3 space. As you can see with this little robotic arm that was designed over here, we might have a stepper motor and we'd like to see that. So the ViewBase tools are great for this specific reason, where we can generate a front view, a top view, a left side, a right side, or an isometric view of parts within AutoCAD. But what if they go missing, and how would you know that they've gone missing? Well, you would go onto a layout tab. As soon as you're on a layout tab, this is basically our paper space, you'll see that you've got this little blue layout tab that opens. And part of that blue layout tab, you should have these base view tools, projected section and detailed tools visible over there. And that is the ViewBase tools. Now, if you don't see them there, then you might be confused and think to yourself, but they're supposed to be there and they're not there now. How do I get them back? And the solution is relatively simple. You have to go to your Manage tab and open the Custom User Interface, the CUI. From the CUI, you have to go and find a very specific file. So you would go to the Transfer window, and then you can browse, and we are looking for the C drive program files. Autodesk, this is 2024, so it will be AutoCAD 2024. User data cache, ENUS support, and then we choose this model doc CUIX and load. That's one way to do it. The other way to do it is to type in CUI load, where you can browse to C drive, program files, Autodesk, AutoCAD 2024, user data cache, support EN, ENUS, then support, then model doc CUIX, and then load. Okay, and then after that we will type in WS settings or workspace settings, and then say that workspaces are automatically saved. Okay, and then after you've done that, you should find that your layout tools now include your ViewBase tools. So I find the ViewBase tools to be most effective from within the model space itself, because it gives you automatically a nice way to choose what you're dealing with. So obviously I've created a UCS that you can see there. for this part, right? If I type in ViewBase, then I'll be able to specify from model space, not the entire model, just a part of the model there, this item, enter, and I want to put it onto layout 3. And now I need to choose what is the view that I want, and I go current. Okay, so that obviously is the wrong view. Okay, if I go top view, you can again see it's the wrong view. So in the model space, if we go back to select, we can now choose to view this from the top view. Okay, so that will take me top on if my view cube settings is set to orient to the current UCS like that. Now the view base will work nicely. View base from model space, select this element there in layout 3, and if we now go to current, now that will be the top view. That be exactly what we want to see. So we'll click. That is then the front view. You can set the scale here as well. So at the moment the scale is 1. If we change that to 0.5, it's smaller. If we change that to a scale of 2, there you can see what that looks like. We enter, and then we can put additional views automatically being generated from our elevations. So there you can see that's quite easy. That will generate these views for me. And then of course you can always generate sections and so on. That's also quite simple using your ViewBase tools. There you can see the section tool. I'm going to do a full section of this view there. There we can say that's going to be the section, and then we'll just place that section over there and enter, and it hatches that, and there we can see the hatch. Right, so this is quite a nice little tool, the ViewBase tool, in which case we can see that robotic arm that will we can now start generating the part drawings for each one of those parts to be easily manufactured, and we can of course dimension them as well. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this small demonstration of how you can use the ViewBase tools, and if they go missing, how you can get them back. And then we will of course just make our life a lot easier in AutoCAD. Until next time, enjoy AutoCAD.